Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on how to create an interactive HUD in Unreal Engine C++. This is part 5 and today we'll be going over how to make a mini-map in Unreal Engine. So what I've done first off is I've added an image in. It's a PNG image of a mini-map arrow, as you can see here. I've done the usual, change the texture group to UI and change the compression settings to user interface 2D. So now what we want to do is create a sprite from this. I want to create a quick sprite. Perfect. That's a sprite that will be placed above the player's head and it will be seen from the mini-map camera. The next thing we want to do is right click, find texture, create a canvas render target and call this mini-map render target. Perfect. There we go. That'll be the box that that's what we'll be looking at. So I'll show you that. That's perfect. Now we want to create a material from it. I'm just going to call it start material. So underscore minimap render target 2D. Bit of a long name, but yeah. So with this, you want to click on the minimap render target 2D here. I'll just add that there so it's a lot easier to see. Then go to your material domain, change it to user interface, and then connect them both over. That looks perfect. Let's just save that. So now we have that done. We have a player HUD which we have created in the past. If you don't know how to create a player HUD, go back to the first episode and I'll show you how to do that. So UI, got a player HUD there. So we want to add an image in. So we'll do this in C++. We do need a new image. I'm just going to duplicate that one. This is for future reference if we want to change it through code. This should be anywhere. The meta bind widget, and then we're going to call this one minimap image. I'm just going to Control C copy that. This is great if you want to turn it on and off, because I could do show minimap, turn off minimap, like different areas in the game, or you could also change the minimap through a settings menu where you could have it circular, or we're going to just have it square for today. If you'd like me to show you how to do it circular, I can do a video on that. It won't be too hard. Yeah, I've done that. I'm going to live hot reload it, sorry. That's live coded. This is going to be a very quick video, to be honest guys, but I'll show it you because I have made these for past projects while at university, so it's pretty cool. So I'm just going to put these 200 by 200 because you want it to be a square. Looks a bit strange if you have a rectangular minimap. You could, if you want that for your game, go ahead. But I'm going to go for a square one, and then we're going to call it Control C it, so Control V, minimap, and then here you want the underscore minimap render target 2D. Perfect. Now that's done. We've got all the small things out the way, like the sprite we're going to put above the character, the render target, which will be shown through a it'll be shown through a uScene capture component 2D. So we're going to create them on the character now. So let's jump into the character. Right, we've got the character. So I'm going to put it below there. So we need a U. I'm going to copy the U property from the previous one up here. Obviously, if yours is different, you want the same as mine, just pause the video and copy it. So I'm going to have a T object pointer. And then we'll have start off with a U spring arm component. We're going to call this minimap spring arm. Perfect. I'm just going to copy that all because I'm going to be changing the type and the name. So this will be a uScene capture component 2D. I'm going to call it minimap. It's got quite a long name. What about use? It's a minimap SCC 2D. We all know what that means, so that's good. Scene capture component 2D minimap. Perfect. Now if we go into the character, you get to construct this. So how we construct this, so we have the minimap. Spring arm equals create default subobject. And it's U spring arm component. And then we need text, capital letters, and then another bracket, then quotation marks, and I'm going to call it the same. It's going to come up as the same name as I've got it there as the variable that we've done in the past. And then we need to set it minimap, spring arm, set up attachment. Now we want the get capture component. That looks perfect. I'm going to be lazy again and just copy and paste and just change what I need. Minimap, there we go. And then U scene component capture 2D. Change that name. This is so we can edit it in code in the future if we want to. But at the moment, I'm not going to be editing too much through code, but we're doing it in code, adding the components through code. Perfect, I think that's both set up. Some more live coding. That has successfully live coded, so we need to go to the character. First person character viewport, right. So, we have the minimap spring arm here. If you want to change the pitch rotation to -90. So it's up there. I like to have the target arm length, let's say about 500. Then we need the, what else do we need to change? Let me just remember. You need to turn off, change them to false as you inherit pitch, yaw, or roll. Because otherwise when you turn, the whole capture component 2D will turn. Actually, I'll keep that on to show you what I mean, because you might want this for your game. Well, let me just change these. We need to go into the capture scene capture component 2D, change to orthographic, and I usually have the width about 2000. You can play around with this and you'll understand why. I'll play around with it and show you what each one does. But now the texture target, we want the minimap render target 2D, so now they should show on screen. Let's go ahead. So you can see the little man running around jumping. It's perfect. But as you can see, if you spin, it spins the whole camera. If you want this for your minimap, that's perfect. But if you don't, like myself, you can just change the minimap spring arm, the camera settings, inherit pitch, yaw, and roll. I'll show you now. And when you turn in game, it keeps it facing the same way. That's perfect. Also, I have a moment, I do want to edit this dead quick to make it. Oh, there's a rounded box. Fixed radius, then we can give it an outline. I like to see it, give it an outline of 5. That makes it stand out a bit more. We don't have to have the colour black. I'm going to go with a nice funky green. Yeah, and I'll change the width to 3. I thought I'd just show you how to make it look a little bit nicer and stand out for you. There we go. That's perfect. That's everything. I was also going to show you the orthographic width. So let's say if I put that to 1000, you should notice the difference now. You're a lot more closer to the player than the width. So I usually like it around 2000. Perfect. Next we need to add the player sprite. The player sprite is this from before. I found this online on the internet. If you just type in minimap sprite free PNG on Google, there's so many websites let you download just a free PNG just to use. So that's the sprite here. So we'll be adding it in. We will not be adding this through C++ because for some reason you can't add player sprite through C++. I've been searching and don't know why it won't let me. So sorry, it's sprite, players, paper sprite, sorry, not paper, player. Right, so we rotated it 90 degrees on the roll, on the X. And I'm going to have it about here, just above the player. Actually, where is that? Yeah. That's good, nice and relative below the camera. So yeah, it's very big for our camera, so I am going to change the size of the player sprite. Sorry, I clicked through about 1,000,000 tabs, it felt like then. So on the scale, I'm just going to lock all the values, and when one changes, it changes them all. For 0.5, let's see if that looks good. There we go. We have a mini map working in game. This is quite a short video to my usual ones. But yeah, it's really great to have a mini map in the game. Yeah, that's perfect. That's the mini map up and running. I will in the future video show you how to do a large map of the world, and you can press like a key binding and control, and it'll show you where you are in the world. Also, with a sprite that I forgot to mention, I might have already had it previously clicked on. Oh no, you can actually see the sprite if you look up. Forgot to mention that, that was so close. Almost left. Owner no see. So you want to go into rendering, click advanced and click owner no see. And then the owner cannot see it. That's perfect. So that is the minimap done for this tutorial. Hope you all enjoyed. Give me a like if you liked it. Comment and say what I can improve upon or what you'd like to see next. And please subscribe. I'm at 13 subscribers, hoping to get to 25 in the next month. I'll be really happy with that. And yeah, have a great day. Thank you. Goodbye.